Hello, lovelies. I'm doing a self-care video. Today is Saturday, June 28th, 2025. So I'm recording for Monday, June 30th, 2025. I'm using the Healing Spirits Oracle. And on the inside of this box, it says, to all who use these cards, reach out with your heart and mind to the highest and best in the spirit world. Ask them to bless and give healing to all readings you give, to yourself and others on the path. And so that is what I wish for you. I wish the highest and the best for each and every one of you watching, now and in the future. Okay, I pulled 3 cards. The first one is your life plan is unfolding as it should. Had to turn that around so I could read it. There we go. The reading for this is, there is no such thing as coincidence. And when you know this, you are ready to look more closely at your life plan. Your spirit guide has already opened the way for you and will give you confirmation that you are truly on the right path. Synchronicities are their way of attracting your attention and giving you confirmation that you are close to a great understanding. Very soon, you will know your true purpose. I personally believe that we know our true purpose before we ever get into the body, and we get to review that true purpose when we leave our bodies, our skin suits. How does this impact your life? What do you feel this represents for you? I know a lot of people are doing shadow work and they're journaling, and that's helping also do the shadow work. So I hope that you will take this card and see how your life plan is unfolding. Where did you get the expected and unexpected pathway changes? And have those pathway changes, how have those pathway changes influenced your life? Those are big questions to think about. Next, we have life lessons again. Before I do the reading, I just want to say I'm a big believer that the major life lessons you're going to learn will come to you repeatedly. They may be dressed in a different business outfit or, blue jeans and a t-shirt. They may be carrying a different purse or briefcase or whatever. But the lesson itself, underneath everything, is still the same. And if you keep getting that lesson in your life, it means you have not learned it. Part of what helped me when I knew that I was having the same lesson over and over again, when I recognized that lesson was coming back to my life again and again, is that I went back and almost that I want to call it debriefing. I looked at the situation. Where did I see the signs? Because the signs are there early on. You just have to figure out what they are. You just have to figure out when you see them again, oh, that's my red flag. I need to get away from that person or that situation. That's the red flag moment. So let me do the reading and then we'll go on. You might grow to find that there is no actual right or wrong in this world, and that everything happens in order for a lesson to be learned. Now is a good time to remember that your spirit guide is helping you to understand your own life lessons, and you will soon come to know why you chose them this time around. You may wonder why you have given yourself such difficult tasks, but once you understand your lessons, you won't have to learn them again. Also, by learning them, you will give yourself power over the rest of your life. I agree with that. So something that I've heard on other channels here on YouTube, a number of them have talked about when you don't learn a lesson in this lifetime, that's really what makes up our karma. So we may have to continue working on that the next time we inhabit a human body, incarnate again. So it's something to keep in mind. If you are resisting learning your lessons, do you want to repeat them again in a new lifetime? It's better to just face them and recognize them and grow than to be faced with them again and again and again. Because most of those big life lessons are ones that are very painful, you know? Okay, and then finally, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. And for this one, only those who have overcome life's hurdles can order their own life with skill. But when you reach a certain point in life, you know that you can make appropriate changes when required. Guardian spirits have led you to this very moment when you feel equipped to take responsibility for your own actions. You are where you're supposed to be. The next step on the path is yours, and mighty guardian spirits are telling you that you are ready to handle this situation. This is an important moment in your life, so own it. That's really beautiful. I think the first two cards really represent the growth that we need to make in order to reach this point here. If we don't take the time for that personal growth of figuring out our purpose, recognizing our lessons, controlling our destiny is hard. When we do, we tend to be not uncaring, but we have the ability to go with the flow better. Um, I'll leave it there. All right. As a reminder, you are made of stardust and magic. You are far more powerful than you realize, and you are profoundly loved. I hope you have a lovely Monday, and I hope you have a great week. All right. Take care. Bye now.